So tonight's D is for disturbing. What I'm about to share isn't just disappointing, it's dangerous. You heard that. Daniel Robertson, the same anonymous figure who's harassed and defamed me for years, is now dragging my name into someone else's federal lawsuit. A case I'm not part of. In her latest filing, she accuses me of collusion, of threats, of manipulating the system. All of it false, all of it calculated. It's a chilling attempt to flip the script and paint herself as the victim. This isn't about justice. This is about deflection, intimidation, and retaliation. And it's deeply disturbing. I will not be silenced. And when the time is right in court, I will respond with the truth, evidence, and the full weight of the law behind me. So, let me know that you can hear the sound. I can see the sound ring. So that means you should be able to hear me. I'm not going to delve into the details of this. I am focused right now as I await a response from the judge and magistrate in my case. My case has a number. It's 524 CV 13435. That's my case number. Kimberly Smith has her own case, and her case number is 24CV 12213. Two separate independent cases. It's D for disturbing when abusers flip the script. Mhm. I'm going to just say this, and I don't know how long I will be on, but I need to make something just crystal clear. Daniel Robertson has now named me in someone else's federal lawsuit, twisting facts to accuse me of collusion and retaliation. I am not a party to that case, and any mention of me is a deliberate attempt to taint both lawsuits with false narratives. The accusations are defamatory and dangerous, especially given Danielle's long history of anonymous harassment, impersonation, and cyber abuse. She's mirroring the exact claims I made truthfully, including the PPO collusion and misuse of process to discredit me preemptively. My interest in the Smith versus Robertson case is legitimate given the public nature of both the filing and the long-standing harassment. We've both endured in different ways, but let's not get it mixed up at all. While there may be overlap in areas of harassment and cyber crimes, we are not collaborators, as Danielle is suggesting or saying. The mere suggestion that I conspired with Smith is a false construct meant to derail both our efforts for justice. This is a coordinated legal and reputational attack designed to provoke fear and distract from the real issues here at the heart of my case. Danielle's filings cite my live streams, twisting content out of context to portray public commentary as threats. A clear abuse of the record. The longer this goes undressed by the court, the more emboldened she becomes, using legal filings to escalate, not resolve the harm. I will not be silent or shamed for defending myself. I have every right to respond, document, and pursue justice in court and in truth. If I don't say anything more than my goodness. This is something right out of the most twisted. It's like a suspense thriller, but so distorted and dark and twisted. Just give me a second. I mean, there's something deeply troubling about watching your abuser accuse you of collusion, all while hiding behind anonymity and twisting words. I read a portion of the filing in another case. It's reckless. It's an outrage, an ethical outrage, legal and ethical outrage. It is a disturbing pattern of manipulation, not just of victims here. I'm talking about of the court system itself. As the pressure builds, some people point fingers everywhere but at themselves. And now, Danielle Robertson, I'm calling the name, in this attempt to distract from her own record of abuse. That's not defense. That's deflection. And I won't let it go unchecked. She is trying to undermine two plaintiffs at once as she attempts to shift attention away from her own conduct. And yes, I followed the Smith versus Robertson case before and gave commentary on it because it involves the same individual who has harassed me. There are serious concerns I've personally experienced. She is not my attorney. And whatever she has shared or said on this platform is her opinion. And anyone else's opinion. And if it's pointing out something that is legal, I take it under advisement, but I have to follow the law. So now for Robertson to drag my name into that case and claim some kind of conspiracy is not only false, it is a calculated distraction, and it is trying to mirror what is in my counts that is truth in my case. I filed my own case. Independently. And I stand firmly on the evidence I've submitted under oath. Let's not allow deflection to rewrite what's really going on here. Weaponizing the courts. She has a pattern of using legal documents not for defense, but as tools for harassment and character assassination. Her motion tries to mirror, as I've mentioned, the reality in my case, even using phrases like coordinated effort, campaign, and exposure because they apply to her, not me. These textbook tactics, that's what I call them. Textbook tactics. D for deflect, deny, and distort. Again, she's using the same language I've used in my legal brief, only turning it upside down to play the victim. There is zero evidence of collusion between myself and Kimberly Smith. This is narrative engineering, not facts. Diversion by insertion as Danielle tries to hijack a separate case to redirect attention away from her legal exposure in mine. Falsely framing my commentary as something sinister, fear mongering. She references threats and doxing when in reality, she is the one who created and promoted the defamatory content under scrutiny. So I stand on truth. I've always based my claims on public record, verifiable exhibits, and sworn filings. I will not be intimidated into silence. This is the most egregious. This is the most egregious violation and I'm remaining steady tonight because, again, my focus is my case and what I'm awaiting at this very pivotal moment to now have to see this insertion of my name to distort the record. This is so twisted. This is so twisted. This play, this is very dirty. I've told my audience, anything that Danielle needs to do to win, she will do it. It's all about winning. It's all about desperation time right now. And I said this is about planning, but something so distorted. Nothing is off the table with this person. Nothing. And before it gets out of hand, and it's gotten out of hand, I have to remain steady. But this I did not see until today. There is so much more I could say, but I cannot right now. And yes, I must remain focused. But this can't be swept under the rug without addressing at least this portion for now. That's it. I see the play. And I know she's listening. You talk about abuse. All right, so let me just pause and come out real quick, and then it's 11:02. Has that been on for almost half an hour? And that's all I want to give that tonight on there. But again, look at the timing of this. Look, yes, I'm going to reserve it for sure, for sure. Look at the timing. So I go back to that. Look at the timing. 6 days into, the period where I'm waiting, where I've been given this. I'm wondering, just think about this. Had I learned about it, had I noticed it, I wonder, was it done to throw me off, hoping that I would see it, during this time that I was working on my own things? I am glad I didn't see it. That I didn't see it at all. I wasn't looking. I was focused. So I'm glad I didn't see it. Didn't notice it. Didn't hear about it. None of it. Mm-mm. Because, yeah. Yes. This is definitely controlling. Trying to control, not only control, get ahead of it, preempt it, plant. It's all of it. So for those of you who have access to Pacer or however, I think there's some other, avenues. I don't know. Yeah, I've got to stay focused. This is, again, we're talking about two separate cases. And I wouldn't be talking about it tonight had I found out my name was inside of it. I wouldn't even be talking about it tonight. No, I'm addressing the fact that my name was dragged into it. Nothing else. It's just too much. I said, what's going on in the YouTube streets? I didn't even know. I didn't even know about this. What in the world is going on? Yeah, it's a lot to process, Cubs. Just imagine. I mean, if you're on the outside and you're looking in, your perspective is maybe clearer or different. I'll just say different, right? For those of us who are directly involved with this, inside of this case, And, having to respond and do all of this right now, yeah. So that's why I say when a person questions things, not really knowing what's involved in it or what a person is dealing with, yeah, you have to deal with this individual is more than a notion. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I must remain focused. It's 11:35. I've been on for an hour and one. So I think I've said plenty about this. D for disturbing. Analyze this mess because somebody has to say it. Yeah. And I still wait. So let me take a look at my mail and I'll be right back. Okay, so I see I've got several emails. I'm getting through them. I appreciate all of you for your support, for my moderators hanging out with all of us tonight. But now it is time, to wrap this broadcast up. And tomorrow's a new day. Mm-hmm. And yes, I did put my clock up. And the reason I put the clock, so you see 1 day, 0 hours, 20 minutes, 18 or 15 seconds. I counted, or that clock is set, the time, 14 days from the order, from the deadline. The deadline, not the order, because the order was on the 22nd of May. Then my response was the 4th of June. And I set it 14 days from that, which would be the 18th. So time is ticking. And I'm hoping to get a response within, I said, a couple of weeks. It may be longer. I don't know. The docket might be full. I don't know. So that might get reset again. But I put it up there. And it's my clock. And I can put it up there and I can count it down. I can count it up, down, sideways, whatever way I want to count it. It's my clock. Okay. That's it. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the grizzlies and the honey bears. Please hit the like on your way out. Yeah, it's D for disturbing. Analyze this mess. Join me sometime tomorrow when I come back. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.